All right. Um, Welcome to the tag release or to the schedule release. We are excited to be doing this. We've got a lot of things to go over. Some of you guys can obviously have seen the schedule, but you don't know the details until today, where we can release a lot of them for you. We have an exciting year ahead. This will be the first year at some point this 2021 where I go full time BRIA, which is awesome and scary at the same time. We're also going to be employing people in 2021. It's all because of you guys supporting the store down in Bayville and everywhere else where we are. Uh, Thank you, and that's why we're able to do what we're about to present to you guys today. So let's get into it. Um, First thing, there's a couple things that won't be part of this release. You're working on a media plan. There is definitely some awesome things in the works with that. That's going to be announced at another time. Player packs won't be announced today. Again, that's going to be more event by event, and we are in talks with a lot of sponsors. I am overwhelmed with the amount of people I've been talking to the last few days since I started bringing this up. There are a couple in here. There are some other ones that won't be included in here because we haven't finalized anything. So um, don't let that deter you. If you are a business that sees something that you want to be a part of, by all means, reach out to me at at gmail.com, and we'll find something big or small to help promote your business and to help improve the player experience at our events. There'll be a mix of all levels for players for all the different um, events that we're going to have. So new players, veterans, you guys are all going to find something good. Amateur, pro. But I definitely have some new ideas, and we're going to return some old favorites. So jumping into the next screen here, just mentioning again the event sponsorship opportunities available. We're reaching out to briadiscgolf at gmail.com. We have a large network of uh, visibility on social media. Uh, we've got things all over on YouTube. Obviously, I've got my other networks as well with the website and store and everywhere we're going to be all across the country. I do meet all across the country. We've got some trips this year, so definitely some visibility for events, and with all the added attention that I'm going to be putting to the business, and adding on some teammates to help out. This is definitely the year to jump on board. And next, we want to thank the corporate sponsors from this year, 2020. We had Discmania, which had some awesome discs they supported us with at the BRIA Disc Golf Open. The rest of these guys mostly supported the BRIA Amateur Championships Dynamic Disc with that awesome Ranger bag that we were able to give everybody. Who would have thought first event out of the box, right after COVID, we'd be able to give that out to everybody. That was awesome. Sauce Bay, all with the hot sauce out to everybody. A non-disc golf company stepping up and supporting us that way. And then I can't say enough about Phoenix Discs and the trophies that they do, and Heiser Flip and Scott Lewis with the shirts that he's able to produce for us. Those guys obviously step up for me time and time again, and I am extremely glad to thank every one of these guys for everything that they did last year, and what was otherwise, hey, we're not going to talk about 2020 too much, but these guys are definitely highlights, and I want to say thank you. Next year, we've already got sponsors for 2021. Phoenix Disc, which I just mentioned, they are an event sponsor this year. We'll mention that later on, as well as our trophy sponsor for the year, Heiser Flip Disc Golf, and Mister Disc Golf himself, Mike Solt, are both going to sponsor in event specials. Heiser Flip Disc Golf, they'll be sponsoring the Heiser Flip Long Drive, which will be at events all year long. The Long Drive will be getting package or a piece from Heiser Flip Disc Golf. And we'll be doing like I said, every event this year. That was a huge step forward from Scott. I definitely appreciate all that support. And Mike Sulliver, Mr. Disc Golf, he's sponsoring a CTP at each event, and I can't think of a better person to have a prize available to anybody. We're gonna be putting that at the course where there's an ace run. Everybody will get a chance at it, and if more than one person aces it, we'll do a throw off, and everybody will razz everybody. It's gonna be a good time. But definitely thank Phoenix Disc, Heiser Flip Disc Golf, and Mr. Disc Golf already supporting 2021. On top of hopefully very, 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 very long list of people that I've already talked to for the rest of the season. Also, events don't build themselves. It takes a small army. So if you or you know somebody who doesn't want to play for whatever reason, didn't get into an event, wants to volunteer, we've got lots of opportunities for volunteer depending on the event. We'll have spotter opportunities, live scoring opportunities, player pack, helping out in the beginning of the events. Tag round, counting up for tags, numerous different things that we'll have, depending on the course and the event. So, with that said, we'll have we'll have volunteer packs provided for anybody who wants to volunteer for every event. Those packs will vary. Sometimes it'll be a player pack, similar item. Sometimes it'll be food and water because it's a hot day. We want to make sure you guys are well taken care of on the course. So we're going to definitely, as we're business, we're going to take it one step farther for volunteers. We're going to take care of you because we appreciate you guys taking care of us. First event of the year, the BRIA tag release. We are still on for January 16th until we hear otherwise. Registration has been open. We're about halfway full. That is over at Disc Golf Scene. January 16th over at Doc Kramer Disc Golf Course, playing 2 rounds of longs. It's an unsanctioned event, so you don't need a PDGA number for this event. It's not going to affect your rating, not going to affect your points. Don't need any of that. What you do need is $30 to enter. Like I say, get over at Disc Golf Scene, $15 going for your tag, $15 for payout. Pros getting cash. AMs are going to select whether you want payout on the website or in store. Store is 20 minutes away, so that's going to work out for a lot more people. But the big thing this year, tag bounties. We're going to make it so that people are going to want tags, and they're going to want to bring their tags and not just hide with the one all year. So tag bounties after this event. Whoever shows up at the following events throughout the year, the lowest tag number will be the bounty. Whoever wins that number gets $25 cool. If you brought that tag and you're able to defend it, we're gonna double that. You're gonna get $50 for defending the lowest tag that shows up for that day, because we want to make sure the low tag is at our events. You guys are gonna make that happen because you guys want money. So like I said, $25 if you win that low tag, $50 if you're able to defend it. I want to see that one at every event. Let's see if we can make that happen. All right, we got some questions. Move on to the next one. Let's see here. All right. Are you guys going to offer any clinics? We are absolutely going to be working on clinics. Don't you worry. We definitely. I'm going to mention an event later on that there will definitely be a clinic at, and there's several points throughout the year where clinics are definitely going to be on tap. New to disc golf past years, definitely looking to improve my game. Awesome. Wow. All right, guys. So moving on to the next, we'll call it a preseason event. Winter warm-up, year number 2. We did this last year at County Park. We're returning C tier, this registration will be up as soon as we get park approval. Most of the parks don't, in Jersey, wait until January 1st to approve. We're hoping that we get this a little bit earlier. But either way, as soon as we get approval, that registration will be up on Disc Golf Scene. Follow us on our Facebook page, and we will make sure you know the registration will be live. 2-round shotgun start. First round will start at 9 o'clock, 45 minutes between rounds. Like I said, you'll have the trophy bounties, long drive, hyzer flip long drive, the um, plenty of other event things. Mr. Disc Golf CTP. We will make sure that you guys have a great time in the winter warm up. I've made calls this week on player pack items. Going to be an event you're not going to want to miss. Getting yourself ready for the BRIA Championships. Do I have anybody here who are NASCAR fans would realize you got to have the championship in the beginning of the season? We're doing that as soon as it warms up. BRIA Championships in Tampa comes up. We're throwing in a pro day this year. Am Day, March 20th. It's beat here just like this year. Trophy only event just like this year. Trophies done by Phoenix this once again. It's going to be an awesome event. Also on the 20th, we are going to put it out there to any club in the region. No cost. If you want to vend at that event, just let me know. We'll make spot for you. And I want to have a fly mart as big as we can for the clubs, because this is going to be to support not only our players, but the clubs. It's a party. It's not just a tournament. I'm looking at the Fly Mart. We're looking at crazy trophies again. We're going to be looking at a clinic, like we were just mentioning before. It's going to be a championship, a great opportunity for amateurs to have a great day. It's going to be a 72-person amateur day. And then all you guys that had a great time, we're going to also try to do that once again for the pro day. Biggest complaint I've heard, not enough pro events. So we're doing a B tier. I'm saying minimum 750. That's not where the added cash is going to be. We're working on sponsors to make sure that's at least a K. But right now we're going to say 750 to be safe. It's also, reading on the screen, Pro Series event number 1. What does that mean? Keep that in the back of your head. We're going to talk about that later. Registration is going to begin in less than 2 weeks. December 20th, 8 o'clock, Disc Golf Scene. 10 spots are going to be held for females for the first 30 days of registration for each day, amateur day and pro day. We want to see you ladies at this event. This is definitely a course that you will have fun at. This is going to be an event that you're not going to want to miss. Guy, gal, doesn't matter whether you're youth, you want to play, you're 12, you want to play your first event. Maybe not first event, but you definitely could have fun. Come out to the clinic, come out to the Fly Mart, come out to experience what some of these players are going to do. And as a pro, like you said, added to cash, and you're going to see later why you're not going to want to miss one of these Pro Series events. All right. Going over here, checking more questions. Can you switch the AM Pro days in March? And I can't. They're already in. All right. Moving on. I told you we're going somewhere. I'm just going to say we're going to Dynamic Disc Open. Nothing's been announced yet, aside from the fact that it is a Dynamic Disc Open. We are going to do something big there, but it's not announced yet. So all I can do is say we will be in Kansas late April, early May. Minimum, we're going to go play some awesome courses. But I have a silly suspicion that we're going to be doing a little bit more than that. I look forward to seeing some of you crazy kids out there. It is one of the best disc golf towns in the country, Emporia. If you can make the trip, if things are calmed down with everything travel's a little bit better, I would say that that is going to be the perfect time with vaccines and everything. That's going to be a great time to get out there and plenty of space to social distance in Kansas and a great time to play disc golf. All right. And that's how we're going to get our batteries recharged for the BRIA Disc Golf Open. This has been our crown jewel every year. That picture there is I get the shivers every time I see that. That was our first 90-person sellout and probably our last at one, 90 people at one course, because as awesome as that was, that is a long, long day. Man, but every one of you guys that are in that picture, gals, I definitely, you guys set the fire underneath me to do this better. So we were doing 72 players on June 5th for the pro day, 72 players on the 6th for an AM day. Again, both B tiers. Minimum cash, again, mentioning minimum, it's 750. Working on sponsors, that's not going to be 750. AM day, we're going to take care of you. Again, it's a B tier. It's Pro Series event number 2, the BRIA Disc Golf Open, and that registration opens up March 7th. All right. That brings us to Tyler State Park. We exit the state once again. They can't keep us in Jersey once we can get out. Eastside Flex on June 26th. It's a PDGA C tier flex start. Pro Am. So pros or AMs play. You're teeing off between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. whenever you want. Pre-registered players, you get a pass to the front of the line because we want to make sure you took the time to pre-register, give us a little heads up that you're coming. I want to make sure you guys get in. If you don't pre-register, obviously you just got to wait for those guys to come through, and we'll take you guys as there's openings. But definitely, pre-registered is definitely going to help us out. If we see a large amount of people pre-registered, that's going to extend past 1 o'clock. Maybe we bump it out a little bit farther, but we don't know that unless you pre-register. So once that registration opens up March 28th, you want to play. It's a 1-round C tier flex start. You pick your time, you pick your group. If you don't have a group, we'll pick one for you. Playing the east side over at Tyler State Park. There's always fun, but it'll beat your butt if you don't look out. East side, Tyler State Park. And that brings us to our first event at Wolf Hill Disc Golf Course in Oceanport, New Jersey. We just sponsored an event there, throwing Ultra Stars and all the other ultimate discs with Charlie over at Utila World, and I am excited to be able to run an event here ourselves. We won't be able to vent, but that does not mean we won't be able to have fun. Register shootout at Wolf Hill Disc Golf Course. That's going to be on July 24th. First round's going to be at 9 o'clock. C tier Pro Am 2-round shotgun start. Registration begins April 25th, and we may not be able to vend, but there will be birdies all over that course, and I am looking forward to having a great time at a course that is one of the most fun to play at, no matter what level you're playing. Birdie or die, long hole 16 into all kinds of crosswinds. It's a good time. Looking forward to seeing 72 of my friends there. And we go back at a state with the BRIA Invasion. This is Pro Series event number 3. July 31st. Registration is going to begin May 2nd. So if you're at the Dynamic Disc Open, you may have to make sure you register. You might be in the car, you might be on a plane coming back. Don't miss it. This is a PDJ C tier Pro Am. It's 144 players. I said that right. 144 players on one day. We're playing at Warwick, at Oasis, cross the street from each other, play around, switch courses. These are two of the most must play courses you're going to find in the region that are right on top of each other. It's fantastic. $5 from every player is going to go support these courses and support Skylands and their future projects. They are upgrading baskets, tee pads. They are going to town. They're doing crazy amounts of work. I've been talking to a couple of guys this week. $5 every player is going to go to support all those causes and keep these courses as awesome as they already are. And that's why we've added $500 to the pro purse, so that although you guys are putting $5 to Skylands, we're throwing some of that money right back to you, so that you guys are still playing for some money. And I am not done, just like the other events. I'm not done with this event yet either. We are looking for sponsors. This is a great sponsor event. C tiers I am offering for a little bit less than B tiers for sponsorship rates. 144 players. If you are looking for an event to sponsor, this is an event to sponsor. BRIADiscGolf@gmail.com if you're interested. This is going to be an event that's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Supporting Skylands Flying Disc Club and playing through awesome courses. All right, let's see if we got any more questions here. Yeah, best day ever. All right. Next event, after a little bit of a leap here, the Doc Kramer Classic. Year 3 gets Phoenix Disc as a event sponsor, presented by Phoenix Disc. We have the Am Day October 2nd, the Pro Day on October 3rd. Why did we do it that way? Because at Tyler, the Pro Day is October 2nd, the Am Day is October 3rd. So we're giving you guys a chance to play both events. And Pro Series event number 4, because of Phoenix Disc, we've already got $500 added cash to this C tier as well. And I'm going to say that number is going to go up because we are talking to some other people, just like all the other Pro Series events. These added cashes are going to go up. But right now, we've got a minimum of $2,500 added cash to these 4 events. And that number is going to go up. Plus, we haven't even talked about what the Pro Series is. But Doc Kramer Classic, the same weekend, that first weekend of October, it's a C tier. Registration is going to begin July 5th. So you watch those fireworks on the 4th, you celebrate America. And on the next day, July 5th at night, you look up to the sky. There's no fireworks. That's because you're supposed to be on your computer registering for the Doc Kramer Classic presented by Phoenix Disc. And it's going to have a great trophy again. We had bats the first year. We didn't do trophies last year, this past year, only because wasn't sure about whether we were having the events and what events we were going to do. But we're returning back this year with another trophy to represent Doc Kramer. We got a baseball here. Why? Because Doc Kramer was a baseball player from the Manahawkin area. And so this event, supports and gives tribute to him and the course. And year number 3, it will not disappoint. All right. Still looking at questions. I don't see anything there yet. All right. Toy Drive triples. So near and dear to my heart. Thank you again to everybody this year participated in the BRIA Toy Drive. We were not able to do triples this year, obviously, because we couldn't have 6 or even 9 people on a hole at the same time. Just did not make sense. By November of next year, I feel like that is going to be in the past. No problems with it. And I am looking forward to doing Toy Drive triples again on November 20th, the Saturday before Thanksgiving, where we've done it the last 2 years. Charity XC tier. I'm saying location to be determined. I would love to do it at Stafford again. And I'm not saying we won't, but I also know we first year we raised over $900. This year we raised over $3,000 just for Operation Sleigh Bell, on top of what Anthony was able to get for fulfill the food bank of Montanoche County. So that's $6,000. And I will not sleep until I figure out how to do better than that for 2021. And we're going to figure that out for Toy Guide Triples in 2021. So that location, probably Stafford. We'll talk to the crew out there. They've got a heck of a course. Obviously, everybody loves it. I love it. We'll come back to that later on in the year. The Pro Series, what you have been waiting for if you are a pro. The Pro Series is a 4-event point series. Very simple. 1 point for every pro player you beat or tie, regardless of division. We're going to take the top 5 players, including at least one woman, for a skins match. Yep, a skins match. The skins match is not going to cost you anything to enter. You're qualified based on your performance. $1,000 purse right off the top. I get sponsors. I can't even imagine where that goes. $1,000 purse, 5 players. That's $200 a piece. You split it, but you know somebody's going to go off and carry a lot more than that home. You got $50 skins, 18 holes. There's going to be a $50 CTP, a $50 long drive, and that is also location and date to be determined, because you never know where we want to go. There are some courses coming online. There's some other courses that are fantastic. We're going to leave our options open, but this is going to be a event, one card. So it's going to be a group, something that you're going to want to be a part of if you're a pro and you like money. $1,000 purse for a skins match. We've got some other things going on with this as well that I can't talk about yet, but you're going to want to make sure you get on those Pro Series events. 72 pros per event. Top 4 guys and at least one lady gets into the skins match. So, like I said, we've got sponsorship opportunities available. BRIADiscGolf@gmail.com. If you're interested, we are customized anything for your budget or goals. We've got big events, we've got little events, we've got little things at big events, big things at little events. We will figure it out. We've got a large brand visibility with a growing network on social media and all over. We've got plenty more events than what I just talked about, but we can't talk about them yet. This is the bread and butter of our series this year. This is where we are glad to be going for 2021. We have a lot of things in store for other things in the sport. Obviously, we support other TDs as well, so we'll be traveling all over the place. And but this is our series. These are the events that we create for you guys because you guys support us. And I hope you guys liked what I was able to present so far. I hope to give you a little bit more information as we go. And that's all I got. So I want to say thank you. I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Have a good night.